Respected Shri T.K. Nair, former advisor to Dr. Manmohan Singh and a former boss of James K. Joseph in KSIDC. Professor M.A. Uman, Srimati Sudharmani, Dr. Biju Jacob, Dr. Fabi Varghese, Srimati Anim Cherian, senior bureaucrats, eminent journalists, distinguished members of the Institute of Public Auditors of India, Shri P.K. Lalu, and friends. I am not leading the seminar. I intended only to give an introductory address, but Dr. Biju Jacob tells me to lead the seminar. I don't think I'm competent to lead it because I don't have practical experience, because I'm out of touch. So I will speak a few words of introduction and leave it to the experts. Introduction is only this thing. We are of late observing different days as something special. We are dedicating days to somebody or something. For example, 16th November was a fast food day. And today is the buttons day. Like that it goes on. But for us, my button doesn't reach here. So today, but for us it is very important, Audit Diwas. Because we are celebrating it as the Audit Diwas because the first CAG of India took charge on 16th of November 1860. Probably he was an ICS officer. Anyway, it is an occasion to reflect on the contributions of the CAG to good governance in this country. I'm happy that at least last year we started this thing when the first Audit Diwas was held last year, celebrated last year. Our Prime Minister unveiled the statue of Sardar Patel in the office of the CAG. And he spoke high of the CAG's contribution to the growth of the economy. He said, the word he used was this thing, I remember that. He said, CAG, by way of his reports, adds value. He does value addition to governance, to decision making in this country. This year, it was again held, second Audit Diwas. I think you went for that. The Vice President spoke. Again, I listened to him, and he was speaking again high of the audit officers in this country. He was speaking extremely high of the professionalism of Indian auditors in the Indian Audit and Accounts Department. And I really felt proud of being part of this department in general and also in particular. I feel proud of having been in the office of the AG Kerala. I consider I was here, I was assistant, I started my career as assistant accountant general here. My first AG was Shri Paul Joseph, KP Joseph. I was also AG here from 91 to 95. Actually, it has been a good training ground for me. I got trained by all of you. You're all so good, so brilliant, that reminds me when Arvind Kumar Avasti, he was a principal accountant general here, he was going to the golf club in the evening to play golf, and in the morning to the tennis club to play tennis. I told him, Arvind, your job is audit. You are playing most of the time, you are not doing any audit. James, what is the need for auditing here? Because these people are so brilliant, and I do not want to spoil their work by interfering with them. That's what he said. And he brought out a number of good reports. That was Arvind Kumar Avasti. So I am very proud of all of you. I am very happy. I feel very homely in your company. And I would like to come more often to AG Kerala, AG's office also, but then there are so many fronts, even today. So I don't know, I won't be able to talk to everybody. That is the only reason why I am not coming. So that is that. Anyway, I spoke about the Prime Minister, Vice President, so many people, and the Vice President also said that globally, also the Indian CAG is held in high esteem. He himself said he felt proud of the fact that the Indian CAG, the Indian professionals are held in high esteem globally as auditors, because we are doing the audit of UN, etc. So that is there. Yesterday, I listened to the leader of the opposition. He was talking here on Audit Diwas, and there was live streaming. I saw him speaking, and he said a very important point. He said, speaking about politicians, political leaders, legislators, he said, when we look at complex issues, we look at the legislative intent of the intent behind the legislations made by the Constituent Assembly, Parliament, and so on. And he added that none less than Ambedkar held the CAG of India as the most important officer under the Constitution. So he also added, we the people make the Constitution. The people of India consider the CAG, he interprets like that. Consider the CAG as the most important officer under the Constitution. So here is the paradox. On the one hand, the intent behind the constitutional makers the intent, the legislative intent behind what Dr. Ambedkar said was that CAG is the most important officer. But here in Kerala, I am sad to say that he has been considered as the least important officer. This really makes me sad. I have to say this thing. As the least important officer, and to my mind, the audit observation, it was actually a personal observation of the then CAG, Maharshi himself, that there was a violation of Article 293(1) of the Constitution in the off-budget borrowing masala bond, via masala bond for KIFBI. So the CAG's observation, that's a factual thing. There is a violation. There cannot be any argument about that. Only for that reason, CAG has been condemned. The audit report has been rejected. I don't know. I feel really sad about it. I cannot think, how the CAG will continue to do his work here. The most important report has been rejected. And also because CAG controller, COMP, P is there for exchequer control. But then there is no exchequer control. But this is also very important. Debt management. Debt management is a very important thing. At least there he can contribute, he is contributing. Fiscal consolidation. Through this article is there for to ensure fiscal accountability, fiscal responsibility, all this. And when he says, CAG says there is no fiscal responsibility, no fiscal accountability, that report is rejected. Well, I don't know what to do. I think CAG should not leave it like that. There's no point in conducting audit Diwas like this. CAG should take it up seriously. That is one point I have to make. Because the very recent editor of CAG has been questioned, has come under question. On this audit Diwas, we must reflect on this issue most importantly, this issue. That's my point. I will wind up by quoting from Era Sheshayan, one of the most eminent parliamentarians India has seen. He was a PSC chairman also. He said, it may take centuries to regain freedom, but it is easier to squander away the democratic values in no time. Let this generation be not blamed for losing the precious gift that is the CAG. CAG is a precious gift, according to Ira Sheshe, given to us by the freedom fighters and the defenders of democracy. I wanted to wind up with this thing, but then Dr. Biju Jacob has told me to lead the seminar. I will only say, I will only give an appetizer to Dr. Phoebe Varghese. Dr. Phoebe Varghese is a Pied Piper in public sector management, and also his PhD is on public sector management. So I need not tell him how to start and how to proceed. And I did not tell Dr. Biju Jacob how to do it. I think Biju has better leadership qualities, technical leadership qualities at least in this. And he can lead the seminar. But one appetizer only for you. That is again quoting the CAG. In the latest finance accounts of 2020-21, the CAG, in his certificate, as a prelude to his certificate, he has mentioned like this: during 2021, the state government has released grants and loans of rupees 2,688.77 crores to 37 public sector undertakings, which didn't finalize their accounts for periods ranging from 1 to 11 years. I am therefore unable to discharge my responsibility with regard to certification of these companies under CAG's DPC Act 1971 and Companies Act 2013. Well, this is the appetizer. I know this is a measure of the lack of accountability in the public sector management in Kerala. So with this appetizer, I think you can. Dr. Fabi, you can proceed. Yeah? And I'm speaking about the audit. Of course, I would like to eagerly listen to Dr. Umman, because in one of our Shanmugam was there many years ago. Professor Umman came for our function, IPA function. I still remember your speech also. I got that photo also with me. I'm happy, sir, you have come here. Thank you.